friends, how are you? I am Preeti Rana. When you being any party, you eat variety of foodstuffs like pizzas, burgers, pastas, pastries, patties, cheese tikka and many more foodstuffs. But after eating those, you started enjoying the party, you dance in the party, you talk with your friends and relatives. But you almost forgot what you have just eaten. And have you ever thought what happens to the food which you have just eaten? What happens to the food inside your body? And how the body will digest the food? No, we never. So in this video, we're going to study about human digestive system and how the food is digested inside our body. In this video, we're going to study about what is digestion, stages of food processing, how digestive system works, parts of digestive system, and in the last we will summarize the process of digestion through a diagram. What is digestion? Digestion is the process of breakdown of food into simpler forms so that blood inside our body absorb those nutrients and transport those to each and every body part where those nutrients are required. So, the food we eat includes carbohydrates, proteins, fats and other nutrients including vitamins, water and minerals. Stages of food processing. There are basically 4 stages of food processing. First being ingestion of food, that means intake of food through the mouth. After that, breakdown of food into nutrient molecules, then absorption of those nutrient molecules inside the bloodstream, and in the last, rid the body of indigestible remains, that means that portion of food which is not required by our body or which are wastes. So elimination of those waste material from our body. So let's discuss about how does digestive system works. So after eating the food, first of all, the food is mixed with enzymes inside our body. Those enzymes help in the digestion of the food. Food travels through a passage and that passage is known as digestive tract that starts from the mouth and ends at the anus. And through the passage, the chemical components of food are broken down from larger molecules to the simpler molecules. Now let's talk about the parts of digestive system. There are organs and glands. Organs are the parts of body inside which the process of digestion occurs, and glands are the storehouse of enzymes. Food does not enter the gland, but glands will provide the enzymes for the digestion of food and glands will pour their enzymes in the organs. So basically, if organs are the container in which the food is digested, then the glands are the storehouse of the enzymes and the glands will pour their enzyme inside the organs. Organs are mouth, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine and anus. And glands are salivary glands, gastric glands, liver and pancreas. Here you can see this opening is known as mouth. Salivary glands are located in this portion. After this, the food enters through a pipe and that pipe is known as esophagus. After the esophagus, the food enters the stomach. This pinkish organ is known as stomach. There are gastric glands which are present inside the stomach which will further help in the digestion of food. After the stomach, the food will enter this zigzag tube. This is known as small intestine. 2 glands, liver and pancreas, are associated with the small intestine. This brown structure, it is known as liver, and this yellow structure which is hidden behind the stomach, that is pancreas. These both, liver and pancreas, will pour their secretion inside the small intestine for further digestion of food. After this, the undigested food goes to the small intestine. This tube covering the small intestine is large intestine. And in the end of the large intestine, the opening is known as anus. Through the anus, the undigested or the waste material is thrown out of our body. Now let's discuss how the food is digested inside our body. Starting with the mouth. The digestion begins in the mouth. There are teeth which helps in chewing the food. What does teeth do? They cut down larger fractions of food into the smaller ones. There are salivary glands which are present inside our mouth. Those salivary glands, they produce digestive juice which is known as saliva. Food is mixed with saliva and the tongue helps in the mixing of food. What does saliva do? It moistens and softens the food so that it can be easily swallowed and can easily pass through the esophagus. I'll show you with a video. Oral cavity. Food enters the body through mouth. In the mouth, teeth helps in chewing the food. These yellow structure, these are known as salivary glands. They secrete saliva. The saliva got mixed up with the food so that food will be moistened and soft so that it can easily pass through the esophagus. Next comes esophagus. Esophagus is the muscular tube which connects mouth to the stomach. The food enters the esophagus through a movement and that movement is known as peristalsis. As you can see, the food is moving down through the tube. Food is now moving down through the esophagus to the stomach and the movement inside the esophagus is known as peristaltic movement. After the esophagus, now we will study about stomach. It is J-shaped structure which churns the food into a thick liquid which is known as chyme. The stomach contains gastric juices which comes from the gastric gland. Those gastric juices includes enzymes and hydrochloric acids. Enzymes build up or break down the molecules, that means they help in the digestion of food. And hydrochloric acid maintains acidic medium so that the microbes which entered in our body through the food got killed inside the body, and so that those microbes will not infect our body at all. Different foods are digested at different times. Carbohydrates are easily digested inside our body and it takes only 3 to 4 hours for digestion. Proteins almost similar but little more time than the carbohydrates, but the fats, they remain for the higher time inside our body. That's why eating meal containing proteins and fats satisfy our hunger longer than the carbohydrates. After the esophagus, the food enters the stomach, the J-shaped structure. Inside the stomach, the gastric gland secretes gastric juices which got mixed with the food. After mixing with the food, they make the food in a liquid form so that it can easily travel through small intestines, and that food now is known as chyme. After stomach, then food goes to small intestine. It is a tubular organ which is about 6 to 7 meters long. It is the longest part of digestive system. It is associated with two glands, liver and pancreas, which are connected to small intestine by ducts or tubes. Liver secretes bile which helps in the digestion of fat, and pancreas secretes pancreatic juice which helps in the secretion of carbohydrates, proteins and fats. In the small intestine, food is broken down into simpler molecules. Blood enters the small intestine, absorb those molecules and carry those to the entire body. After stomach, the food enters small intestine. Liver and pancreas both pour their secretions in small intestine for further digestion of food, and the food is digested in small intestine. After the process of digestion, the food which has not been digested in small intestine then passes to large intestine. It is generally shorter and wider than small intestine. Some more nutrients are absorbed from the food if somehow they left in the food, and the water is removed from the undigested food, turning it into the solid form, which is known as chyme. The waste food then passes out of the body through anus. Now let's recapitulate the process of digestion through this funny picture. This is the pizza you had eaten in the party. The teeth inside your mouth, they help in chewing up the pizza. From the mouth, then pizza finally enters the tank. Here describes stomach. Inside the stomach, the gastric gland, it is pouring its secretion for further digestion of food. After the stomach, the food then enters small intestine. This wavy line, this shows small intestine, liver and pancreas. They pour their secretions in small intestine for further digestion of food. After passing through small intestine, the undigested food then enters large intestine. And the large intestine expels the undigested food out of the body through anus, which goes here. Thank you for watching my video. If you like the video, do give me a big thumbs up. Kindly subscribe my YouTube channel and do share it with your family and friends. Thank you.